If any of this interests you, please feel free to Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. My name is Prekshika Singh Bisht and I create videos pertaining to makeup and skincare. And today we'll be creating this very beautiful soft glam makeup look for my brown skin babies, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this video because I clearly had a lot of fun creating this look. But before you jump into the video, if you guys are new here, I would request you all as usual to subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. And now let's just dive right into the video. We'll be starting off by mixing two of my favorite foundations, the L'Oreal Infallible and the Maybelline Fit Me foundations. Since I haven't found any particular foundation that exactly matches my skin tone, therefore I mix the two of them. The Infallible is perfect because it does not oxidize, and the Maybelline Fit Me kind of neutralizes the yellow tone. So I love both of them mixed together and they give me that perfect consistency that I require. You'll see I've applied a very thin layer of this. I also make sure that I do hydrate my lips using a tinted lip balm, which is essential. Now moving on to our contouring, I'm using the Inside Cosmetics HD Conceal. I'll mention this shade in the description box as well. And you will see how exactly I contour my face to make it look slightly thinner because I have a round face, so this would work for my girlies who have a similar face shape as mine. Now for the blending, we'll be using the same brush that I used for my foundation. This is a multi-purpose brush and I just love the kind of finishing it gives. So I use it for my blush, for my contouring, for applying my foundation, every second thing. You can use a blender if you want to, but I prefer using the brush. Now for my nose, I'll be using my concealer brush and I will be blending my nose contour as well. Now for highlighting, we'll be using a lighter shade of concealer, but this is also the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I forgot to mention it to you guys. I had already color corrected my face before I applied my foundation, and I usually go for the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 40 Caramel. And in case you want to know how exactly I color correct my face, you can watch my previous videos, makeup videos. I've mentioned it everywhere, how exactly I color correct my face, so you guys would know the drill, the OG ones who've been on my channel for a very long time. Now we'll be blending all of this just to make sure that my face looks chiseled. You've seen all the points that I have highlighted. Now for the blush, we'll be using the Etude House Lip and Cheek Tint, and you'll see that I'm applying it at the higher points of my cheekbones above my contour because I don't want my face to look round. I want it to look lifted. Therefore, this is the technique that I'm using, and it dries up pretty quickly, so I have to quickly blend it as soon as I apply it. Moving on to our loose powder, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Light Medium, and I'll be applying it all over my face, but I'll be slightly baking it under my contour, near my jawline and my chin. Moving on to our brows, I'll be using this brow pencil to fill in my eyebrows. And like I mentioned in my previous video, I have this really cool Miss Claire to Way gel that keeps the brow hair in place, so I'll be using that to fix my brow hair. Now moving on to my eyeshadow palette, I'm using this Makeup Revolution HD palette and I'm using this bright orangish brown shade, and I will be thoroughly blending all of this on and over my eyelid. Now I will be taking this darker brown shade and putting it on top of my lid and blending both of these together using the same fluffy brush. Now you have to trust the process and make sure that you properly blend the eyeshadows to give it a nice smoky look. Moving on to our eyeliner, I'm using my OG Lakme Instaline eyeliner. I just kind of feel I can create a perfect wing with it. I do not like any other eyeliner. Now for my kajal, I'm using the K Beauty kajal. It has an amazing pigmentation and I absolutely love it. Now moving on to a mascara, I'm using this Swiss Beauty mascara. I have used all kinds of high-end and affordable mascaras, but this one hands down is my favorite of them all. It is not at all clumpy, it does not have any kind of fragrance, and it gives your lashes the perfect lifted look that you need. Now I'll quickly apply my lashes, my falsies. Now for our blush, I'm using this MAC blush, applying it over my cheekbones near my temples to give my face a lifted look. Similarly, I'll be applying my Hoola bronzer to give my face a chisel look. Now onto our lips, I'm using the Swiss Beauty lip liner in the shade Choco Nude, and I will be overlining my lips with this. And then I will be using this Mars lip crayon in the shade Girl Power, and then I will be topping it off using my Mars Infinity palette. This is the final look that we've created, guys. I really hope that you guys like this video, and thank you for sticking around with me here till the end. I love you all so much, and please take care of yourselves until next time.